This video contains adults talking about adult themes and using adult language. You have been warned. So, for session 1 of our Curse of Strahd campaign, I wanted us to record everything we were doing the entire time, and fortunately for you guys, that did happen. Kinda. So, we made boo-boos, mistakes were made, it happens. You are going to visually see probably the last quarter of the game, but I'm going to tell you what happened, everything leading up. Starting with, our adventure begins at a tavern outside of Daggerford, which is on the Sword Coast. Alright, it's called the Wrinkled Hag. I've given almost everybody that's in the party a subplot. They all have their own thing that they're working towards. Whether or not you know that or not, I'm going to go with you're not going to find this out just yet. But their backstories are pretty cute. Starting off, there's an elephant man named Kellen. He's a Loxodon. There is also a Warforged named Throught, who is a wooden man. There's a man named Gastroplex. He is skinny and wispy and awesome, and I wish you could have seen him in the beginning because he's just great. There's also we're going to call him an elf right now, but he is named Veritan Snow. He is from another plane of existence, which, always awesome. I love that. And then finally there is a Dragonborn that was force-fed his own leg and hand by a lich that was underwater deep. Yeah, it feels good knowing all this. So anyways, they all have been contacted by the various guilds, but we're going to go with the Lord's Alliance, the Zentarum, and also the Harpers. They've all been contacted to meet at this tavern outside of Daggerford called the Wrinkled Hag, that is being headed up by a lady that looks like this. Boop. And as they walk inside, different things happen. Kellen, the elephant man, who at this point has been elephant long enough to know that he doesn't care where he walks, so he just stomps and crushes the floorboards on occasion. And they all come in and introduce themselves as they go. Strut actually fixed all the spots on the ground because he's an artificer, and he just that was kind of his shtick. That's what he wanted to do. Gastroplex wanted a glass of warm milk from the tavern, which they did not have, but the goblin was super stoked to go get it after a third try. And then, so basically, each character comes in and they introduce themselves. They're really cool. They're really nice. Their role play is on point. They're just killing it, knocking it out the park. And then after some time of character becoming established, you've got just a group of men that come into the Wrinkled Hag and start grabbing up chairs and taking it outside where there's a fire going. And the tavern master actually tells them, hey, go outside and find out what the heck is going on, because those are my chairs. Why are they taking my chairs? Why is there a fire going outside? I didn't tell them they could have a fire going outside. So they, the characters being the characters that they do, they go outside and find out that that for some reason there's a whole bunch of gypsy dudes just standing outside playing instruments, and just a whole bunch of stuff is going on. And eventually they talk with the leader, who tells them that their master is wise and benevolent, and there are monsters in his world that need to be stopped and destroyed, and if they would like, they could come with the gypsies back to their homeland. And of course, all the party is like, yeah, that sounds real good, man. Oh, yeah. So the party goes with the gypsies, and, day, night, day, night, day, night, the caravans are traveling. They start to feel comfortable inside these caravans because, it's traveling, but it's like one caravan has got like 4 beds. It's basically like its own little hotel room on the inside. It's bigger on the inside. And so the party basically wakes up to a dingy, broken carriage, and all of their equipment is gone. If they wear clothing when they sleep, they have the clothes on. Otherwise, they don't. The one Warforged in the party had his armor melded into him, but no weapons on him. Any class that needed tools kept its tools because I'm not a dick, but yeah, they don't have their stuff. So they start going down this long and winding road in the middle of the woods, and they see a dirt road. They go down it. There's mist all around them. They walk past. Well, they find a huge gate that has 2 statues with the heads that have been lopped off, and the only thing they can really tell because they're new to this land is it's old. As they approach the gate, the doors opened on their own, and they're like, whoa. And then they kept going down the road, and then they started hearing wolves in the background, and they start running in the opposite sound of the wolves because they don't have any weapons or anything. And they see a light off in the distance. They run to the light because it's dark and it's rainy and it's stormy and it's cold. And off in the distance they see a light, and the light ends up being 2 chirins outside of a house. And they ask if the heroes can go inside and save their little brother, Walt, who is also at the same time in the house with a loud monster that shrieked like it was inhaling air while screaming outward and then slashing the place up. So our heroes go inside to investigate, and things are weird, super weird. And they check out different rooms, and yeah, I think that's where the actual video will pick up. So, yay.
There's like a second delay, so wait to see you.
Shit, I accidentally deleted the first initiative card.
Well, that's going to be awkward because I don't have another one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you...
I have deleted it.
Okay.
We lost the first card, is that what you said?
Yep.
Oh, it's mine too. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, there's the first one. What's the other one we lost?
Maybe 4? I don't know. But it's cool. I wasn't really planning to do much of the exploring anyway. Just gonna leave that to you guys, I think.
Yeah, it would be 4.
I don't know. Okay. So again, do we want to roll initiative, or do we want to just pass the can around and go, do you want to do anything? No, do you want to do anything?
We got the cards now. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the cards work fine for this stuff, personally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
whoever's going first, go first.
I'm gonna walk into the library room that was just opened by Verdant, and I'm gonna look around for, I don't know, books on, like, dog medicine and how to fix dogs.
Okay, cool. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Or a wisdom check if you don't have perception.
Yep. Working on it. I got a nat 1, so I got a 2.
You do not see anything useful about dogs at all, which is weird because this guy's a vet. So it is someone else's turn.
Alright, I was like it. I'm gonna start perusing through the books, looking for any books I can find on planar travel.
On planar travel, give me a perception check or a wisdom check, whichever is higher.
Would it be investigate or perception?
Perception is what I'm saying.
I was just curious.
Yeah, perception is what it'd be used for this. That is a... What is my bonus? Plus 3, so that's a 21.
Cool! So as you're looking for a book on
planar travel.
I find nothing to use a deck.
Where are you at? You make it down here to this end, right there,
Mhm.
and you find a book. It says "Slipping Between the Planes" is the name of it, right? And as you pull the book out, you it's actually also a really bright color compared to the rest of the books. It's got that Scooby-Doo hidden bookshelf feel to it. And you actually you pull it back, and you're not able to pull it out, but for some reason you hear a click as you pull this. And it seems like the actual bookcase is a good bit more malleable.
I'm gonna push against the bookcase.
I like it. I like it a lot. And the bookcase opens up to reveal a room that for some reason I can't find anywhere, and I'm amazed it's not on there. But there's a room that exists inside there, and I'm really bummed I'm looking for this because it's really cool.
Is
But
it supposed to be
inside the
on
room, you see more bookshelves on the left, a treasure chest, a chest that is open, and there is a skeleton propped against it with what seems to be a bolt piercing its heart.
I would like to investigate this chest.
You investigate the chest, and you see, let's see, unless, it contains bookshelves, and but you want to investigate the chest itself. The chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers worth 25 gold each. 3 spell scrolls of bless, one of bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon. There's the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will. The windmill is you see the address, and for some reason it's location, but there's not like a name of it or anything. It's just
Okay.
a windmill that's to the east of someplace called Valaki. I don't know if you need to write this down or something. I feel like
I would love to write all that down, but it came very fast.
Okay, cool. Tell me where I lost you.
Trying to remember what everything was. Can you just like copy and paste it to put it to like that or to the chat?
Cool. It's a good idea. So let's go over here.
Make life a little quicker.
And loot.
Okay. I want to peruse the will real quickly before I let anybody know anything.
So while you're perusing the will, that's going to take probably about a minute of you just going through it. It is the next person's turn.
Got it.
Who would like to do a thing? Who is
That
number
is
3 on the list?
Tarakas.
Or Tarakas, what do you want to do?
I am going to attempt to disassemble one of these things of armor and try to make a makeshift prosthetic.
Cool. Is craft still a skill check or what?
It depends on what he's trying to do. What, I didn't hear it.
He's trying to change a armor leg to be a prosthetic leg for right now.
I don't know specifically with Tinker, but normally it'd just be the roll with your tools, and then if you have a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, go for it. Roll with your tools.
So your proficiency bonus should be +2, Gabe, for that.
Yes.
That is a 12.
You are able to slam it onto the nub, where your other one would normally be. It doesn't feel comfortable, and your move speed is going to be 10 less than normal. Unless you want to take 1 damage. Then it'll be normal speed. At least until you're able to get this together. No, that's 1 speed every turn. That's 1 damage every turn that you're moving full speed. But you do get to slam home.
I'll take the speed penalty.
Okay, go for it. And that is going to be your turn for this round, and I would imagine probably the next 2 rounds, trying to figure out how to get that put on. The next round, or next person, it looks like
Gastroplex.
I'm just gonna hang by the fire.
Gastroplex. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna hang by the fire and wait for everyone to finish exploring, and then So my interest is mostly with the monsters, so I'm just kind of waiting on
Mm-hmm.
that.
Gotcha. All right, that makes it number 5's turn. Who is?
I'm going to open up the door and. Children, child, are you in here?
This door right here?
Yes.
Okay. Inside that room is uniforms that are hanging from the hooks that look like servant uniforms, kind of like a bellhop for a hotel, kind of like that, where it's got like the slacks with the red line going down the side, and then the velvet red jacket.
Interesting.
But that's all that's in the room.
Then I'll come out here and. Has anybody checked this side over here?
Anybody? Anybody?
I'm in a different room.
I know. I'm waiting on Gastroplex or Tarakas to respond.
Wait, sorry, what?
Has anybody checked on the side over here?
No. I'm just killing time by the fire until you are ready to confront the monster.
Oh, I think we need to find the child first. But yes. The monster indeed.
Okay. And next round, we will investigate this.
Yeah, I was gonna wait anyways.
So kind. So polite. So who's next in the initiative? I believe Maddie?
Back to number 1.
Yep. So I'm gonna come in here and
by the way, hear and see him open this up and walk into a room that did not exist a minute ago.
Yeah, I also hear a lot of hammering and clanging over by Toricus, which sounds more like my style. I'm gonna go and help him, see if I can maybe also like contribute and help build that leg a little bit better.
Sure. Roll a d20 with your tinker whatever.
Yep. Ooh, I got a 4. Wow, I did not help.
So if you go full speed, you're actually going to be taking 2 damage.
So he's made it worse by trying to help?
I added a little spike to help it hold onto your leg better.
Absolutely, that's what I thought, yeah.
So at this point, I'm just giving up on the leg.
But you can still go your reduced damage that you were already, like, okay with.
Yeah, you can always go the reduced speed, is what he's saying.
And not take any damage.
But anytime you wish to go your normal speed, you would take the damage.
Yeah.
So instead of hopping around.
Yeah, you have the ability to walk uncomfortably for right now. But it gives you a basis for later on. Quick side note, on the knee part of the armor, has a wolf on it.
Fancy.
Okay.
These guys are really into wolves. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the walls or anything.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay, cool. Then it is number 2's turn, unless there's something else you'd like to do, Matt.
No.
Alright. Number 2, which I believe is Veritan? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, that is me. What do I find in the will for my perusing?
The will literally just has information about the whereabouts of the thing and the okay, cool. You find that the windmill is called what is it? It is referred to as Bone Grinder or Old Bone Grinder, and that along with the house on the events of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst passing, it will be passed on to Rosabalda and Thornbolt Durst. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna, for now, tuck all that stuff kind of in my clothing.
Now there is a bookshelf behind you as well, and
I'm gonna just
don't forget the
adventure
adventure room. Don't forget about the corpse that's right there with the bolt in it as well.
Yeah, which the chest he was like stabbed in was over that. Or he was like bent over the chest, right?
Yeah, he was bent over the chest, and he does have sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Ooh, I'm taking the leather armor off him.
Gross. While you pull that leather armor off, you also notice that that the bolt that's in him, there's also a letter that is tucked in one of his pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna take that, take the leather armor, and then start perusing the books in here, looking for extraplanar travel.
Alright, hang on. Okay, this is the letter that you find in his pocket, by the way.
Okay.
And then you can proceed to peruse the bookshelf, or you can read this letter that's right there. But one or the other this round.
It's right where?
In front of your character sheet stuff.
Oh. I will read the letter first because that's what I saw first.
Cool, absolutely.
I'll just be reading that for a bit.
Cool. Number 3, which is Torrakis. Torrakis? Torrakis, what would you like to do this turn? You now have the ability to move at the speed of smell.
I will look into rooms and actually, I'm just curious, who all is in this room that I can shout at that I have seen book in other rooms?
Everybody is in the room that you are in, except for Veritan?
Okay.
Yes, it's Veritan.
Veritan. I almost said
Sorry.
Veritas.
I know, right? That's what I'm always about to say. That's why I have to think about it for a second.
Yeah, so I'm just going to ask, do any of the other rooms have weapons in them before I go hobbling my way to them?
There's some spears. I just point to the surrounding statues. Or the armor.
Yes.
Uh,
The spears, the hefts are wooden. So you could always break off the spear head and use that, since I know you like to use a quarterstaff.
yeah. Yes, this will make a fine quarterstaff.
Cool, congratulations, you have a quarterstaff.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Anything else before we move on to the next person?
I think that's good for me.
Cool.
Now that I have.
Good job. Gastroplex. What say you? Are you still just enjoying that sweet fire?
Yeah.
Super cool. Get your butt warm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're really quiet. I don't know if that's just me or not.
Oh, I sound quiet?
You're really far away, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fucking
Alright. Anything else, Chris?
Nope, that's me.
Super duper, number 5.
I knock on the door and open it, and hello.
When you open the door, you see that there. I'm sorry. You see that there is a piano right here. There's a harp right here, and give me a quick perception check, real quick,
Sure thing.
or wisdom.
I believe I do. I do have perception. Uh, 8.
All right. You see a harp and a piano. What was that? And gossamer drapes cover the window of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace, which is of course lit at this point, is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. Close inspection of them reveals that several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons. They look very much like these guys. They don't. Why is this not letting me do it? Yeah, right. They look very much like these.
Cool.
I just really like these.
Yeah.
my favorites.
Um,
yeah.
The family last name was it Durston?
It was
Durst.
Durst.
Durst. Thank you.
Think Fred Durst.
Okay, thank you.
That's literally why I said that. But, and
I look in, I call for the children. If nobody answers, then I step back out.
it's okay. You step out. That
Do I?
is the thing. Yeah, no, you step out.
Okay.
All right. Anything
Saying
else?
it's so weird. No, it's my turn.
All right, cool. Is anyone good in the party, or is everyone just like lawful, or neutral, or chaotic, or evil?
Chaotic.
I am chaotic good, I believe.
Okay, chaotic good. All right, cool. But you're nowhere nearby. All right. Anybody else?
Chaotic good.
Neutral.
Chaotic good. All right. But you're good though, right?
Yep.
You're a big man, but you're good. All right. Hang on. Let me
Giant with a heart of gold.
Okay, and nothing happens. All right. All right. And who goes first? I believe it was Strut. What would you like to do?
Well, if he stepped back out of that room, then I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Cool. You go up the stairs.
You go, girl.
Which is on this side. Anything else, Matt?
Strut.
But yeah, I mean, I was like standing 5 feet away from there, so I'm assuming I make it a little further up the stairs than that.
Yeah, no, I just you put a guy over here for some reason, and I was like, that
Oh
guy
yeah, because it walks all the way. Yeah, the way they've got it split is like to show
Yeah, kinda weird.
going up and that's going down.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I don't know what else I do unless I see what's up at the top of the stairs.
Okay. As you go up, you see another suit of armor, and is it this one? Yeah, it'd be this one. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Go for it. I'm
Cool.
used to. So when I'm playing with my family, they don't know to move their guy around, so I'm used to moving their guy around.
No problem.
Idiom. You see there's a couple more lit things right here, as well as armor, and there's actually a thin layer of dust on the ground. The walls in this room look a little older, moldier even. And I'm going to request that you stay there for right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like inspect the armor thoroughly. That's
The
all.
armor attacks you if you're that close to it.
Okay.
All right.
I just almost spit Dr. Pepper on my monitor.
Okay.
That's the best.
All right.
Well, you were right there, Matt. He said it was going to attack you. So.
No, I know that. I'm just I wasn't sure.
When it goes within 5 feet of it, that's why I said when you're that close to it.
Okay.
So.
I mean, I can move slower, but I move more than like 15 feet in a round, so.
I know you do, but that's as soon as you're that close, that's when he attacks you.
Yep.
So. Animated armor. I mean, it's a suit of armor that is attacking y'all. Oh no!
Who saw that one coming? Not I.
Not I, said the white guy. Damn.
Hey, man. It's not cool, bro.
So, I'm just gonna. Right there. And right there.
Oh, I can be like here so that we're not in the same square.
Okay, cool. There's that, and
Is it that small?
it's. Sorry, I didn't resize any of these yet. I've been focused on million things. Okay, cool. Let's see. Characters who climb the red marble with a suit of black plate armor, standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. It's a suit attacks as soon as it takes damage, or the character approaches within 5 feet of it. It fights until X. All right, cool. And I guess you and me roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Roll
everybody rolls
50.
initiative at this point.
Yeah, I think everyone would roll initiative at that point.
Sure, absolutely. Everyone, roll initiative.
Ooh, ooh.
1. It's actually 3.
Oh, hey, I went faster than somebody. Oh, no, wait, no, you said it's actually 3? No, damn.
Yeah.
I got 2.
You said you rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Okay,
Well-
so Gastroflex is at the bottom of it. Platonic D is even lower. Congratulations.
Yeah, Tarakas and Kellen go at the same time.
Hang on, and then 19. Good job. So that is Struck goes first. All right. And then swing to hit. It did miss you unless you have an AC higher than or lower than 8.
Nope, I'm good.
Cool. Then the animated armor misses, and it is now Strut's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Vine Whip at it.
All right, cast that shit.
Alright,
So-
Venusaur.
So I got a +5, which
Bola.
gives me a 7. I'm sure that does not hit.
It does not.
Mhm. So my arm goes like Go-Go Gadget whip arm and lashes out and misses him.
Okay, it does miss. It does, absolutely. It goes past him, and it's wide somehow. Or maybe it just doesn't do damage. Either way, it did not do anything.
Mhm.
It barely touched him.
Mhm.
So, do that so I don't have to think about that anymore. All right, and then do that. And now it is actually the animated armor's turn when it's not surprise action. So the animated armor is going to attempt to swing on you, and that is going to be 15 to hit.
18 AC.
Oh, excellent, cool. So I missed. Oh, shucks. I was doing really good at hitting.
Yeah, we're pretty bad murder bots up here.
Pretty bad indeed. And now it is Veritin's turn, who is still in the room of danger who's still in the room far away from this. You don't hear anything, but you do see. Did you read you read the letter?
Yes, I did read the letter. But you said I don't hear anything of what happened.
No, you don't. You're like
Okay.
3 rooms away and a floor away.
Okay, then I'm gonna take like a quick 2-second perusal if I see any books on planar travel, and then start walking back towards the group.
There are, in fact, many books on planar travel.
Okay.
Well, at least about planar travel for other things. There's a couple of books. Can I get a? Let's see. You see one book in particular called "How to Be a Priest of Osibis." And can I get a? Or would you like to take this book? It does stand out.
I'll just take it, yeah.
All right, cool. It's called Priest of Osibis. If you want to add that to your inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, inventory.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna start walking back to the group, so that's...
Osibis.
Yeah, because I don't know how to spell that.
Oh no, I just got done typing it out. There we go. All right. In the meantime, and you said you were moving towards the other room. Cool. So now that you're in this room, that's turn. And it is now going to be Gastroplex. It is your turn. You have heard the clanking of armor upstairs. Strut, did you tell anybody or yell anything in surprise or anything?
Oh my.
Okay. So far you've heard "Oh my" and the clanking and rattling of armor, and the rattling and clanking of your robotic friend who has been with you.
Do the stairs, are they difficult terrain? Do they cost more?
I would go that they're difficult terrain.
Alright, so then 1,
That's fair.
2, 3, 4, 5. I couldn't get that. I could get here, I guess. Was that enough to see it?
Yeah, it's fine. I would say that you do in fact see 2 robot creatures dancing, is what it seems like.
I
Aggressive.
Yeah, they are aggressively
I can
dancing.
tell so I would, if that's enough for me to see it, I would cast. So I would hold the skull, and I would point at the statue, and I would cast Toll of the Dead. So everyone would hear the sound of otherworldly bell toll, and then the statue would need to do a wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
But where does the bell toll?
A wisdom save. Wisdom save. I got. I got a 4.
Okay. The statue hasn't hurt yet, right?
What
No.
kind of a condition or what kind of damage is it or what?
It's gonna do a D8 necrotic.
Oh, necrotic. Okay.
I only rolled a 1, so it does 1 necrotic.
1 necrotic damage.
Maybe whatever it's made out of starts to like age and like crumble or rust a little bit or something like that.
You son of a bitch.
That's me.
Alright. Yeah, you have successfully done stuff. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1 damage.
Hey man, it's more than anyone else has done so far.
True.
Alright, and that makes it Kellen, it is your turn. You have heard some ghostly bells go off and a thing.
I'm going to dash up the stairs. Stop because. Oh, what did I hit?
How far can you move on difficult terrain?
I don't
Just
know.
counts double.
Yeah. So then, normal speed, I can move, what, 3 squares? Oh, 3.5, because the first one's not.
Yes. So you would make it up to. I would
If
say like
I
right-
can
right
move
there.
through him, then yes.
I would say yeah. That seems right. That's fair enough.
All right, then I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna be like, "Good gods!" And I'm gonna throw the spear, chuck it. Is this like a banister of some kind, like with holes?
Yes, there's a banister with.
To try and throw it through Strut's legs into the armor.
Okay, cool. Roll the hit and don't roll a 1, I guess. Starting off. I would expect.
It's gonna be 12 plus 4, 16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
It does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn.
But it does make it past your teammate that you threw through.
It also goes through the animated armor's legs, of course.
Yeah, sure. That's what it did. That
Should've
makes
paid
all
more
the sense
attention.
in the world. I love it. Loves it. All right, and that makes it Tarakis' turn.
I am going to slowly hobble my way as far upstairs as I can.
Are you moving your half speed or your full speed?
My half speed.
All right, so his 20 feet, and then cut that in half if it. Let's see. So 1.
That's
2,
as far as
that
you
means-
can get.
Yeah, he's gonna be right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
I'm on my way.
All right. And that makes it Strut's turn. Strut, your turn.
Alright, I am going to swing out at him again with another Thorn Whip. It's, okay, go in the dice tower, and
There we go.
I got an 11 this time.
You miss? Yeah, you miss.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, buddy.
That happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you put it on the turn order. Okay, cool.
I figured it out. It's still gonna probably skip Kib, so you know.
We'll figure it out. Well, his turn is the same time as mine, so it
Oh,
just
technically it's my turn. I'm sorry. It skipped me.
we'll do
That's
Tarakis is the same time as my turn. So
Okay, gotcha. Hang on, Chris. Sorry, it's my turn.
So,
My dude's gonna aim to hit other guy, Strut, and let's see. 4 plus 13, 17. So that's going to miss, right? You have an AC of 18?
Correct.
All right, cool. Then that's a miss. Did I read this correctly? Yeah, and then I get a second attack. 22's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do 4 damage, bludgeoning.
Cool.
All right, and that's my turn. So now it is Chris's turn.
Alright. Once again, Gastroplex points at this thing, casts a tolling of an ethereal, and please do a wisdom save.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Wisdom. 11?
Not enough. This
Not
is
enough.
I do D12, which is 3. I do 3 necrotic.
Nice.
Fancy.
Take that.
It hurts, although it shows no sign of this hurting because it is, of course, some armor.
Gotcha.
All right. And anything else, Mr. Chris?
No, I'm good.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Chat.
All right.
Well, considering I just saw everybody like booking upstairs, and I have no idea what's going on except for a clattering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now you've heard whatever necrotic damage sounds like. You've heard it twice.
Tolling bells, yeah, and a clattering spear.
Yeah.
So these are each 5 feet or 10 feet.
It is. You talking about the steps? The steps are going to be difficult terrain.
Just
So,
squares in general.
5 feet in general.
5 feet. Okay. Dude, that's gonna be 10 feet there. I am considering the tolling bells. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my dash as my action because I don't think I'll be able to do anything else anyway. So
That's the same
be-
square as I can reach, or that I'm on.
is that same square basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are like right on the stairs still, right here. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, we're still running up. See,
So
that
I
one is still.
I don't think I could probably get past you on the stairs, so I'll run up and join these guys here. And ask what the heck is going on.
You would be taking up the same space as Gastroplex, so no.
Do you think that's too wide in a 5-foot space?
Yeah, you can't have more than one person in a 5-foot space. It's just for balancing issues. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just stand there then.
Yep, you're right there. Basically, there are 1, 2, 3 people ahead of you.
Mhm.
Like this. So a dash after this would probably do it for you.
I can move. I didn't realize I was blocking you.
Well, I'm about to be
Nice
out the
turn.
way too, so. 1, 2, 3. A crunch.
Ha lunch.
I'm sitting on something.
The thing that's
Oh, okay.
hiding this is an actual object.
Okay.
So
Alright, well, I'm gonna charge up the stairs and pull out my blacksmith hammer and swing away.
Go. Hit it, get it.
That's an 11. That's gonna miss.
It does miss, unfortunately. Sorry, bruh.
It's all good. It happens.
Then I believe it's Gabe's turn.
I was about to say, we don't have like bonus actions or anything like that yet.
I mean, I think if something tried to run away from a fighter, the bonus action would be able to be your attack of opportunity or whatever, right?
That would be reaction.
Oh, that's a reaction. Okay, then I have no idea how bonus action.
Bonus action, there's a handful of spells and stuff that are bonus actions, and then it's really just like some spells, and if you have an offhand weapon, those are the biggest bonus actions.
Yeah, like Sanctuary, the spell, is a
Yeah.
cast time of 1 bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know if there's any others. I'll search while somebody else takes their turn.
Well, I know you can. Some certain people have
Special abilities.
bonus
or
actions to
attacks and
attack.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bonus actions are offhand
Oh,
attack,
I'm
cast a
sorry.
spell,
Hold on.
or use a class feature.
Matt, it's not your turn yet. It's Tarakas.
No pops.
My turn.
Yes.
How much movement would it take to get up the stairs to this point?
1, 2, 3. To get next to the thing, you're gonna have to do 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4 of which are double move. So
2 movements.
you can get to
But can I jump?
this
Would I
location.
be able to get up the stairs to where I can see?
Well,
people?
you're with your one movement, moving at regular speed, so you're gonna have to take the 2 damage. You get to this area right here.
It's a good thing you did that death extra HP thing. Fortify health or something.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do that then. To get up there.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to... Who is in the immediate, confrontation with the armor?
Both Strut and Kellen.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Strut.
Even though he's
And
better
that's my
off
fault.
because he has armor.
That's okay, that will make him effectively invincible.
Yes.
No, I was joking.
Well, it's mostly because Tarakas knows Strut better.
No, I know. I was making a joke.
It makes sense.
It does. It makes a
It
lot of
is
sense.
adorable seeing you just turn your back on your entire party. I love it. Well, almost entire party.
Who's turning their back on the party?
Yeah, cast Sanctuary on Strut as my bonus action, and then as my action, I cast Firebolt against the armor.
Didn't you do a dash action?
No.
Oh, okay, well then never mind. Yeah, cool. Do whatever
Wait,
else you want to do.
You're casting 2 spells?
Yeah, Sanctuary takes up a bonus action.
Oh, that's what you said. Yeah. Sorry.
As long as it's a spell and a cantrip, it's fine, yeah.
Interesting.
Can't use spell on a spell, though.
Gotcha.
And that is a 15.
Alright, 15 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, it does not hit, unfortunately. But it does hit the painting behind him and starts to burn it up.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, you're burning something.
Yeah, as long as it's called fire.
Yes.
Alright,
yeah,
is that your turn?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. So I've got Sanctuary on me. And this is a tough one. But I think it's just dumb enough to work. Does 5th edition have 5-foot steps as well, or nah?
Most people just don't get.
Or you can do a disengage action.
Well,
Okay.
also, not everything has a attack of opportunity anymore.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything does. It's a reaction now.
Right, but you have to move.
When you leave it, yeah.
Yeah. It's anytime you leave, it's me.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Disengage.
slide over there, and then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on this 20-foot cube.
I'm sorry?
And then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the 20-foot cube that contains the armor and not us.
So, that, and that.
Yeah, somebody's.
Yeah, those squares. So that's gonna be a Dexterity save.
Cool. Dexterity save. Da-na-na-na.
And he's looking for 13.
Da-na-na-na. I do not make it.
Cool. So now any attack roll against him has advantage. So as long as you can see him, he's got advantage. You've got advantage against him.
Ooh.
And then that's gonna bust my sanctuary. So I'm just gonna stand there and look menacing.
Does that bust your sanctuary?
Yeah, it's a harmful spell.
It doesn't do damage.
Doesn't have to be.
Sanctuary is any attack or harmful spell. Would you consider that not a harmful spell?
You didn't do actual damage.
Oh, okay. Well, then my Sanctuary is up, I guess.
What was the spell called?
Fairy Fire, and Sanctuary.
Yeah.
It's only if the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was the warded creature, and I cast
That's right.
Fairy Fire.
Okay. Sorry, the casting magic threw me off on the 18 AC.
It's spelled weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's a spell that affects another creature, so it does break Sanctuary in a negative way.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I step by over here, and then I have like a little like cannon thing come out of my wrist that sprays the area down with Fairy Fire.
Do you say go strut fairy fire?
Correct.
No, I just pointed at the guy and doused him in glitter.
Because it's like go gadget.
Nah,
Okay.
I just glitter bombed him. I'm not gonna make Go-Go Gadget like a thing.
Oh, okay. It did a thing. It did what you wanted it to do. And I think that means it's my turn, or is there something else you want to do?
Cheers.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to attack Strut because that's the first thing that he was trying to do.
It's a thing you do, yeah, in this situation.
I believe I have to make a Wisdom save in order to actually attack.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever Gabe's DC is. Looks like that's gonna be a 12.
I do not pass. I know that.
Cool. So then you have to choose a different target for that spell or action. If there's no other target, then you lose it. So it's gonna have to go to
attack Kellyan.
Kellen.
I'm gonna attack Kellen. I'm gonna not attack Kellen unless a 4 hit.
That's really close.
Yep.
Probably. In the meantime, that is my turn. It is now Chris's turn.
Alright. The bell tolls.
The only thing that's effectively kept on doing damage.
It's got a high AC.
Sweet wisdom.
Yeah.
It's got high AC, but now we've got advantage on him.
I fail your wisdom save, I'm sure.
I do 6 damage, and then I'm gonna move downstairs to help Taryn get up here. So
Cool.
I'll move. Cool.
Alright.
I feel like necrotic damage on a statue. Maybe its metal starts to rust a little bit more and more.
Ooh.
And like kind of degrading and become.
It is. It is starting to rust up.
Cool.
Yeah. It's Ramon's turn. I'm sorry, it is Veriton's turn.
Okay, so that's about where I run into somebody else.
There you go.
So, each one of these is double, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that would be 20 up, and then that would be 30.
Yeah.
So, is it Kellen that's the paladin?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just dash up to get like between these two. And that longsword that I grabbed earlier, I'm gonna hand to Kellen to fight with.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice.
A little more damage.
Is it a D6?
It's a D8 actually.
Ooh.
It's a D8, or you can wield it in 2 hands. Oh, you have to put your shield away for that, so up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the shield.
That's my turn. I'm going to ready in action to like run back down the stairs if I get jumped.
Nice.
Well, you used 2 to get up the stairs, right? You used 2 to get up the stairs, right? You moved and then you dashed?
Yeah.
I used my dash, because dash is your movement. It just doubles your movement.
Oh, okay. I thought it
That's
was.
just
I thought it used up the action.
Oh no, the ready action is you can use your reaction to ready an action for something later. Like if there's like a trap door, I'm gonna ready an action to pull the trap door lever if a goblin steps on it or something like that.
Cool.
Something you can ready for like later in the round. But anyways, that's my turn.
Cool. You gotta end your turn at the top.
I
Okay.
did.
He did. It's on me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move over here to flank with
You've already got advantage anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm just clearing up the area so people can
Do their shit.
add themselves in. And then I'm going to take the sword and I'm going to aim for where the necrotic damage has been the worst and try and exasperate that condition.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the first roll was an 11, the second roll a 2, so I got a 15 to hit.
Neither one hits.
Well, damn.
Mm.
Sorry, man. I didn't make this monster.
No, I know. Just got a high AC. That's all it is.
But, I just like joking around about that because I used to make my own monsters.
No, I know. Trust
And
me,
think
I know.
Someone just dropped out. It looks like.
Yep, we lost to Ruckus.
Yeah.
And it is his turn.
Now who's going to Ruckus?
Tarakas
advantage on that attack?
is muted
He did.
and deafened.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
rolled. 11 was my high roll.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was just distracted for a second, so I wanted to make sure you did.
Yeah. Alright, Taraka. Oh, he's gone again.
I would say he's holding his action.
Oh, thank you for posting that there, Tom.
What is what?
I just posted a quick reference to like all the different actions, reactions, bonus actions, all that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just tell people with it.
Hey, there he
Can you hear
is.
me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, so my headphones are refusing to connect to my phone now.
Oh.
Fun.
Solid.
This is why I use corded stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any corded that have a mic on them.
Well, this sounds like a personal one. But it is your turn, Tarakas.
I think I'm just going to try to shoot another firebolt at it.
Go for it.
That's a 16.
Aw, man, this is.
You've got advantage because of Fairy Fire, so roll twice and pick the highest.
I thought it was just the next attack.
No, it's as long as I maintain concentration.
Oh, dope.
Up to a minute. So, like, if he hits me in a destruction,
combat.
That is a 19.
That does hit.
Hallelujah.
Hey, DM,
Alright.
could you
What up?
pin Veritan's poster? What?
Yeah, I can.
One with a thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. There we go.
Thank you.
All right. What damage did you do?
9 damage.
Oh shit.
Fire damage.
So as you throw your firebolt into this weirdly animated armor's like body, it actually hits the necrotic area on it, and it kind of catches extra fire. You see a little bit of extra damage done to it. It's still standing though, but you did a little something. You did a lot of something. And
Attack gets weak. Extra damage.
words. And anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Huzzah! Hooray! Also, good job, whoever breaded that. And go ahead and shift it, end it into night east. If you'd like to end your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was texting.
Happens.
Shouldn't have done that.
Thorn.
It's on me.
I'm trying to Thorn with the guy again.
Go for it.
Eventually, I'm gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm. Stoked for you.
Not today. Nah, I got a 15. That's my best.
Don't you get to do it a second time too?
Yeah, that was my best. My best was 15.
Oh, that sucks. Darn.
I did my best. I did my best.
Uh.
Oh, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Seeing that he can go back to attacking the person he should be attacking, the actual intruder of the house. Let's see. 19?
19 would hit, yes.
Okay.
He's still out. Oh, no, he didn't.
And he did 5 damage.
Okay, and I need to maintain concentration, so the DC is equal to 10 or half the damage I take. So, what is concentration based on? Is that? Oh, it says is that Constitution?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
All right. So how much damage was it again? 5.
Yeah, it was 5 damage.
Cool. And Fairy Fire is out.
Oh no. But all the good Tarakas bolts.
Oh man. Shit. Are you so you're down to 2 HP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh
gotcha,
shit.
gotcha.
What did you get on your save?
Hmm.
Oh, what did you get on your save for the concentration?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, oof.
Yep.
It's rough. But it is Gastroplex's turn.
Oh yeah. Come back up the stairs a little bit. Use my
I
magic
failed.
on this guy. You failed.
Unless you're doing something different.
No, I'm making that build tool. And this time I'm gonna roll better.
Yeah, I failed mine. I already know.
5 necrotic damage.
5 necrotic damage. Alright. So, as you do this 5 necrotic damage, you actually hear like an extra little fizz, and the armor itself falls down inert.
Cool.
Well, that was rather unpleasant. You are right, Strahd.
I can fix it.
Uh,
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I was about to say, out of game question. Can you actually heal
Cure
with
wounds?
regular magic?
So
Spells.
there's Cure Wounds does.
Well,
apparently
I have lay on hands, so I didn't know.
Yeah, left hands you can heal with.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, no, I know I
Yeah.
can. I use it to heal. I didn't know if it would work on Warforged.
It would, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's up to you. I've got one first level spell for the day left. So I would be down for it, but if you've got only one of them, then I'll use my Cure Wounds on myself.
Well, I heal a certain amount of HP. So how much HP have you taken?
I have lost 9.
You've lost a lot
I
yes.
cannot heal that
for a
much.
level 1.
No problem. Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. That's going to be D8 plus 3. If I can zoom out enough to throw this thing into the dice tower. There we go. So I healed 5 of that at least.
Nice.
That's the max of what I.
So I got, I'm down 4.
Okay. I will lay my hands on you and you heal the remaining 4.
Excellent. Thank you.
And I've still got 1 more HPs that I can use.
Whew.
Let me double check that's how that works. That's not gonna affect it. You're gonna heal back up. But...
Thank you for the mending.
Yes, of course.
It's fascinating how this inanimate creature, this magic, moved and animated. Quite
Yes, it doesn't seem like what the children described as a monster, though. I feel like we should be continuing a search. And with that, I'm going to knock on the door and open up this one that I'm standing next to. Hello, child. Hello.
Over this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. You see in this room, there are a couple of things going on. First, there is a fireplace right there, There's a bed
Lit,
right
of course, right?
there. Yeah, it's lit. There's actually funny story about that. The in front of the fireplace is another thing. I need to pull it out. Sorry. I really should have had all these. Oh, I do have them prepared. It's over here in this one. You see a floating woman right here, just staring into the fire.
Hello, ma'am. Have you seen a small child around?
She turns back to you and pulls a finger up to her face and says, "Hush, you'll wake the baby." And she floats.
All right. I will be as quiet as possible, of course.
This could be bigger. There we go.
I'm just gonna not pay attention to her, and I'm gonna open up this door.
Which one, right here?
But first I'll let other people go.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay. Then it is, you know what? I'm outside of initiative anyways. We can actually just keep with the initiative we've got unless y'all want to do the card numbers again.
It's fine by me.
Fine by me to continue.
Alright, Chris, it's your turn. Or, sorry, Gastroplex, it's your turn.
So did
Continue using the turn order that we just got from initiative, or use the
so continuing from combat still.
yeah, just using the turn order that way.
Yeah.
Unless you want to use the cards. I just heard continue. I didn't know which continue.
Continue seems fine to me.
Yeah,
Continuing what?
The turn thing just got past me, is that right?
I just kind of hit it reflexively. I don't know if it was my turn or not.
It was. That's what I'm trying to find out. Are we staying in the combat turn order, or are we going based on cards?
I'm
Combat
fine with
turn.
combat.
It's fine.
If we're doing combat turn order, then I think I've just been skipped because D went and then straight into to Chris. So I should be before Chris after D.
There we go.
Cool. I'm just gonna like kneel down and see if I can like find anything identifying this statue. Like, you know, did he have a name? Did he have any personal relics? Was it just armor? Trying to, you know, see if he was a warforged or just a dumb thing.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up right now. There is a single identifying marker that is etched into the back of the armor. Let's see, can I do this? And I'm just going to place it into the in-game text chat. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. That's what you see on the inside of it.
Seriously?
Interesting.
We're gonna go all FMA up in here.
I mean, just for
Yeah.
this, yeah.
Cool. Then I think that's my turn.
All right. So, end your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, and then it is Chris's turn, and I think he just skipped it if he didn't want it, or I don't know.
No, I'll take it. So, but there's a specter in here.
Yes. Not that you know it's a specter, but there's a lady that's floating in the room that basically just told the Gigante Elephant Man to be quiet, the baby's asleep.
Alright, I'm not going to be the first one to provoke this, but I would come in here and be fascinated by it. So I'm going to come in here and stand here. So can I do
Cool.
that? 1, 2.
There is doors right behind you as well.
Cool. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to dodge and just like watch in fascination and be real careful. So that means if he attacks me, I'll have disadvantage.
Okay. Gotcha. And that makes it Baraton's turn. Don't know if you're muted on your side or not.
Does not show in Discord.
Ramon.
Very tan. Pretty sure it has an E.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Ramon, like ramen, but Ramon.
Hank?
Doesn't it have an E?
No, it does not.
Oh, you're right. Okay, my bad.
I'll
Ramon.
get it. Alright.
Yes, buddy, it is your turn.
I missed something for a second. Did we start anything, or is it just still pretty chill?
It's still pretty chill.
Okay.
I'd be like, hot damn, y'all bitches are in combat again.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, they
Okay,
are
I'm
going
going
in combat
to
again.
walk up to Strut and pull out the letter I found on that adventurer and say, Strut, have you ever heard anyone by the name of Strahd von Zarevich?
I have not.
Yeah, he's in our Discord.
I found this letter on a dead adventurer downstairs.
Are there
Claimed
any,
that they did not part well.
are there any other identifiers?
No, it's just signed Strahd von Zarevich, and it seems like it was addressed to the owners of this house, but I'm not sure. It's addressed my most pathetic servant.
Sounds distasteful.
Yeah, it's smeared with blood, too.
Is that a common practice amongst living beings?
Not to my knowledge.
Curious.
That's all I got for right now.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm reading right now. Just need a moment.
Something in particular to read, or?
I was reading the letter.
Oh, okay. Oh, is the letter somewhere on the table?
Yeah, it's in
okay.
Yeah, it's on my side over here.
Awesome.
exactly where you put it.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any in-game knowledge of it, but I was just curious what it said. I'm going to open the door and... Excuse me, is anybody in here?
Let's see. Inside this room... I know I'm a little old, shut up. This room is there on my map. So this is the... Okay. This room contains a crib that's covered with a hanging black shroud. The walls are all light blue, and there are what look like puppies that have been painted into the walls.
Apologies, wrong room. And then I shut the door.
Okay. Super duper. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for me. Just gonna get ready to open the next door.
Alright, that makes it Gabe's turn. Gabe, what would you like to do?
To Ruckus.
I think I will open the door directly in front of the staircase.
So this one?
Wasn't there one right here?
Or this one? Gabe. Sorry,
He's got to look at this stream. You got to give him a second.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So there's this one here, and then there's this one here.
The second one.
Second one? Okay.
Yeah.
The second one where? I'm sorry, I was looking at my map.
Where Tarakas is.
Okay, cool. You open this room, and inside is gonna be stuff and things. Mostly stuff and things. Oh, cool. There are dusty shelves that line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap. There's a cobweb-covered broom that leans against the far wall.
And that's all that I see.
Yes.
I'm going to investigate and try and see if there's any like hidden panels or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Feel free to give me a perception check. Or a wisdom check.
For investigation. Because I'm like actually going and fiddling with stuff and actually investigating it.
Perception, because you're looking for a thing.
Then what is investigation for?
Investigation is for when you're trying to gather information.
Gotcha.
That's our investigation for when you like actually physically.
So,
I'm going in touching.
I mean, I could be wrong.
the
but that's
5e
how
the
I-
5e SRD says when you look around investigation, when you look around for clues and make deductions based on those clues, you make an intelligence investigation check. You might deduce the location of a hidden object, discern the appearance of a wound from what kind of weapon dealt it, or determine the weakest point in a tunnel which could cause it to collapse.
Oh, okay, so they basically split perception in half. Okay.
Yeah, I think perception is more.
Perception's like to find it, investigation's like how do we use this once we found it.
Mm.
In some cases.
Well, investigation is when you're looking for something specific.
Yeah.
Okay. Then give me investigation.
That is a 20.
Is a what?
It's modified.
20.
It is a modified 20.
Modified 20.
Oh, okay, cool. Your investigation proves fruitless.
Unfortunate.
Alright, well, this room is empty.
Alright,
And-
now will you give me a perception check?
Yes. That is a
7.
yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. You're good. Nothing fancy to see here.
So from what I'm seeing online, it seems like perception is more about like noticing and observing your surroundings, like hearing someone walking, smelling an odor, noticing something weird going on around you. Whereas investigation is actively looking for clues, or trying to find something, like actively looking for footprints or actively looking for pressure panels or something like that.
Yeah. I found this one that I kinda like. There's some overlap that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I think that's a good synopsis of it, personally.
Excellent. You still did not find anything while investigating. And your perception also did not catch what there was.
Basically we're fine.
You did a thing, Julie. And that makes it Mr. Strutt's turn. Strutt, what would you like to do?
So I'm going to walk into this room, pull out like a little tool from my belt and start like tinkering around with it a little bit, and then like project that image, that weird like sigil that I saw on the thing onto like the wall in the direction of the spirit, and ask, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you know who this or what this symbol represents?"
Shh. The baby is sleeping. Keep your
What
voice down.
symbol? Sorry.
So one of the things an artificer can do is basically turn a non-magical artifact or item into like a slightly magical item. So in this case, I'm making like my I don't know, just something turn into a little projector, a little light box.
I got that. I don't know what symbol you're talking about, though.
The sigil in Discord that you sent me that you said that
Yeah.
robot had on it.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
FMA symbol.
Got
So I'm
it.
like
That makes sense.
projecting that onto the wall in front of her, like next to the fireplace, and asking, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you know who this sigil belongs to or what it represents?"
Okay. No response.
Rude. That's my turn.
Okay.
Sure what to do. I guess I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna basically pass my turn, and for flavor, Gas gonna be
Actually, I would have gone closer to her, I think.
fascinated by this creature, and he's gonna take like notes about it in his spell book while he.
Okay, I like that.
That's it. Must be chilling.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay. I'm going to see what all the fuss is about in here.
Mm-hmm. You see that there's a floating woman who is staring into the fireplace. She is see-throughable.
See-throughable?
Yeah, I can't remember what the word is. Opaque?
Translucent.
Translucent. She is
Opaque
translucent.
would be the opposite. There we go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna... Hey, Strahd. Who's this? What is that?
I believe it is a woman that lives here.
That doesn't look like a live woman to me. That looks like some sort of specter, ghost, something not friendly usually.
Veritan,
You all look the same to me.
Shh, keep your voices down, please. There's a baby sleeping in here, though.
Is this the brother?
Know who the sigil belongs to?
Hold on, I got two different questions. What?
Matt, what was your question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would the child know who the sigil belongs to? And I point the sigil, like, at the wall next to Kellen.
Oh, it is a baby.
Is that a no?
Babies don't know anything.
That is unusual. When I came into existence, I had full knowledge. Do you not do that?
If you had full knowledge, then you should know what a baby is.
Okay, fair. Full knowledge of crafting and the art of war. They didn't teach us baby making.
At least not the same kind. Anyways. You say there's a child in there. Is this the child we're supposed to be looking for?
No, it's a baby. Very small. I didn't see the baby. It's under a black curtain of sorts. In a crypt.
Didn't they say it was their younger brother?
Yes, but then they left it. I assumed.
I'm gonna go take a look here.
You hear the lady say, "Don't disturb the baby."
Okay.
Did she say that before or after I walked in?
After you walked in.
Okay. Do I notice anything about the crib, like actually walking in?
It's covered in a black shroud, and the walls have little, what look like puppies painted on them. This is a baby's room.
You're a baby.
Okay. I'm going to very lightly peek under the shroud.
Don't disturb it. Then she's gonna actually fly through Strut and keep going and fly into Veritan's snow and disappear.
And disappear? Flew into me and then disappeared?
Yes.
Okay, do I see anything as I look under the shroud?
No, there's nothing in there except for a little bit of like maybe red.
Okay, well I don't know what's gonna happen, but Kellen?
Yes?
This shroud is empty and there's nothing but the red smear in here.
Oh, then better to just leave it alone then. Kellen's not a smart man.
Okay, I'm gonna step right there and I guess that's it. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm a little concerned though.
Let me see.
Unless something happens.
I'm sure something's about to happen.
I feel like something should happen, but you never know with these things.
I mean,
Always trying to subvert the
maybe
genre.
I just absorbed her.
But man, I wish I could figure out how to do the hand thing. I'm just gonna have to send this. There you go. You got that though. Boop.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Also, like the hand thing. The hands might just be too low.
Yeah, it'd be easier to just send it to you though, instead of going, "Hey, here you go. You got this."
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Outside of that, though, it is. It looks like it's D's turn.
Yes. Well, now that she's gone, I knock on the door and open it up. Hello, is anybody in here? Child?
Shit, that's the wrong button. Which one? This one right here?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Then I'm going to delete that. And it's actually a way out onto the balcony.
Oh, wonderful. Alright, that was a waste of my time. I'm gonna walk over here and then be done. So that brings us to Tarakas. Tis your turn.
Okay. I gotta ask a question out of character, because I feel like I might be doing this incorrectly. So, there's a lot of hidden stuff that y'all are missing, but I don't know if it's because I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you to like perception stuff, or if I'm supposed to
you
ask
should.
to it.
Kind of up to you. If it's like super important, then you should probably hint at it. But otherwise, it's kind of just if we miss it, we miss it. It's on us.
And
That's
also,
why we have passive perception, passive investigation.
We do have passive perception.
So you can basically decide if something important is in there, what a passive roll would be, and if nobody meets that passive investigation or passive, insight or perception, then they don't notice it.
And a couple of times I have nudged for Dustin's character to make a perception check. He's bombed horribly and just closed the door going, oh, there's nothing in this room. So,
well, I'm also that's me doing roleplay because Kellen's in a stranger's house. Kellen's in a stranger's house. He doesn't want to go through their stuff.
I know. I'm just making sure that like if I'm supposed to be like, don't you want to stay in this room and investigate it? Wink, wink. I don't know if I should be doing stuff like that or not.
I think use the passive investigation or perception and insight scores that everybody has to give them appropriate clues, but make sure you differentiate it for us between your roleplay flavor stuff and like the non-roleplay flavor stuff. Like, for example, the downstairs, all that food and stuff, was that just flavor, or was there actually something there for us to investigate?
There's actually food for y'all to eat since y'all haven't had like real food for a couple of days.
Well, see, that's not my food.
There's possible other things too for like role play experiences and stuff, but like the room was looked into and went nope and passed out. Like, I mean, it's cool. I just wanted to make sure that like I'm not doing stuff incorrectly because I'm just kind of like.
No, I mean
we're also in a stranger's house trying to rescue a child from a monster. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it really just comes down to the passives, and then if we miss it, that's kind of on us.
Exactly. So I guess we should all post our passive perceptions so he can have them.
Yeah. You can just post them into the hey, this is cool. The in-game text chat, I guess.
Yep.
That'd be useful. That's certainly an in-game text chat.
He got you.
Got it. Those are all passives for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 passives.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
But then again,
investigation, insight, and perception.
Yeah.
That's why they made the investigation one, but insight and perception makes sense.
I think investigation makes sense. Perception in this case being that like you see the obvious stuff, whereas investigation is your intention going out of your way for it.
That's why I mean that kind of confused me. They made it a passive because you have to, you're like intentionally doing things. Anyways,
that is pretty weird. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to rewind just a little bit. There is a puppy.
Puppy.
A puppy?
Over in this room. Boop. There's a puppy in this room hiding underneath a piano. Let's see, and other passive stuff that was going on at the time was there is paperwork. Well, okay, there was Veritin and Strut, I believe, that were in the this room, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
If I would have heard there was a puppy, though, I would have come in to try to find it.
oh yeah, no. If I had known there was a puppy, I would have
He's hiding underneath the piano out of fear.
I believe at this point, Strut and Veritan were over here in the library.
Yep, they were.
He definitely was. I stayed there for quite a while.
Yeah,
who was it?
Veritan has a lot of stuff in this room to investigate.
Tarakas is getting his leg together, and Veritan's over here.
We like rewind time.
Yeah, just briefly.
Explain stuff that we missed out on because I did not understand a thing. So, really quickly, what would you do if you see a small white puppy with a little thing? What is it? Collar around its neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right. The puppy seems to be emaciated. Is that the right word? Where it just looks super.
Like it hasn't had food.
Malnourished.
It is super malnourished. That is what it is.
Yes, there you go.
I would get on my hands and knees and start crawling towards the animal. Hello, puppy. Come here, boy.
Give me a handle animal real quick.
Five.
Yeah. How do I word this correctly? He runs away from you. He makes it all the way to this chair, and then cowers underneath it like he's trying to hide.
Well, yes, could I get somebody to go get a bite of food? There was a dining room downstairs. Okay, never mind. I'll get it myself. Thank you. So I go downstairs and I grab some meat off the table. And if nothing happens, then I'm gonna head back up. And
of course, nothing happens.
I'd like to try to get in on this if I could.
Yeah. Of course. So while Ellen is downstairs getting the food,
God damn it.
be in the room doing whatever Strut does.
Yeah, just trying to do a handle animal of my own.
You've heard of word that there's a puppy in this room that seems to be scared a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just like walking through, trying to go like, here, puppy, puppy, trying to see if I can like calm it and reassure it.
What is your alignment again?
Neutral.
Okay, cool. Go on ahead and roll handle animal with advantage.
With advantage. All right.
Damn, so it doesn't like good people.
Well, I'm actually like also trained in handle animal.
No, it was just funny.
I got an 18.
18. Yeah, cool. The puppy yips as it runs out and skitters to you. Like its legs are too small for its body, so it's just like 50 steps to go 1 foot.
It's a wiener dog.
Yeah, he's super tiny. He runs up and jumps right into Strut's arms and starts licking your weird stone wood arms.
I'm just gonna pet it.
All right, I'm back with food. Oh.
And I'm gonna like hold the dog awkwardly so that it's high enough to smell the food in Kellen's hands.
It wants to walk away from that food. It does not like that food. It gives a sniff and goes.
Then I will put the dog back down on the ground on the other side of me from the food.
Okay, the dog stays like hiding behind your leg.
He does not like that.
He has a collar.
I'm going to sniff the food.
The food smells like it should, but give me, I guess, investigation then. Yeah.
I have advantage on smells because of my trunk.
Hooray! Do that. Roll advantage.
I rolled a 9, and I rolled a 20. Nat 20, baby. Yeah. With my -1 to investigation, that's a 19.
Question. In real life, have you ever had a cup of coffee with spoiled milk in it?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay then. Well, that's horrible.
But I have
milk with that, or milk cereal with that.
I've had milk with bad milk in it.
I don't know. I feel like coffee is such an overpowering smell, but the milk is not. So pretty much what it is it's so the food, and I'm guessing you grabbed a leg of some sort of meat that was downstairs.
Yeah, just like a chicken leg or something.
So you're smelling the chicken, and it smells really good. It smells really good. But if you take a second and actually like breathe in a little bit deeper, it smells like decayed flesh. It smells like rotten food, like
that is
like someone pressed to digitize the food
I'm
to make
so
it
sorry,
look good,
puppy.
but it was horrible.
I'm so sorry, puppy. I'm leaving. I go back downstairs and throw the leg back on the table.
So you throw the leg back onto the table, and whatever. But the puppy, just wants to be held by Strut, so he keeps on his hind legs and jumping up on Strut.
Yeah, I'll take the puppy downstairs to the wolf sitting room, and I'll lay him on one of these chairs that had the wolf skins laying over it, and pet him and reassure him that he's safe, and then come back up and join the party. Oh shit! I'm on caster.
Okay.
What did the collar say?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I did mean to check the collar, but I forgot to say that.
Okay. As you're walking down the stairs with the puppy in hand, it says Lancelot.
That is a strong name for a dog.
And he's freaking out whenever you try to leave the room with the wolves in it. Which, by the way, the wolf that exploded earlier is back together.
Oh, that's creepy. Then I will not leave the baby dog or the puppy in there. I'll carry the puppy with me for a little while.
I can carry him in my trunk.
Oh, excellent. I'll offer him to Kellen if the puppy wants to.
The puppy seems really strongly attached to you for some reason.
Then I'll keep carrying him, one arm and then the shield in the other.
Cool. And then inside
Very well.
the library with Mr. Barrington, who now at this point would have had a lot more time to think things over. Is there anything else you would have wanted to do in this room while you were here?
Me?
Yes.
No, I got everything I wanted to do in that room done.
Oh, okay, cool. Good. All right. Did anyone else want to do anything in the library before we leave the library?
Wasn't there a chest in there that you didn't look at?
He went all through that chest.
Yep.
But there's also a desk, chairs, fireplace, books everywhere, papers on top of the desk, all that good stuff.
Actually, I guess I would have searched the desk for any reference to this Strahd.
Okay. As you're going through the desk, you notice that there's a journal of Mr. Durst, as well as 5 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems right. And do you want to read the journal, or do you want to just pocket, or do you want to just leave it there?
I would like to browse through the journal for a second.
Cool. You take a minute to go through it, and in the beginning, it's just him going over the day-to-days of a noble family, yeah, my wife is, she's my wife, whatever. I've got kids, they're cool. But let me tell you about this business and how much I love it. Apparently, there are several farms in the area that are all doing business together and sending all of their stuff out to the village of Barovia, which is a little bit west of this, right? And you skim through it, and eventually you hear that there's someone named Strahd who's taking over the country, and basically all the food withered and died. All the crops died as soon as the sun was no longer doing what it used to do. For some reason, the sun's not as bright as it once was, and basically over the years that this journal has kept up, it's basically quarterly reports that he writes to himself, and eventually what it gets down to is he and several of the other farm owners have decided to create a group that meets once a week to talk about how to strengthen and fortify their crops. And what that eventually turned into was a group that meets down in the basement. That what they would do is down in the basement, they would do what they can to make offerings to someone called the Dark Lord. And yeah, that's what you got so far. Also, that he and his wife are becoming more and more estranged, but the nurse, the lady that takes care of the 2 kids, she's looking like a babe, and he's gonna try something tonight with her.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the last entry that you've seen in there is that the babe had a kid, and that he's gonna keep her there anyways since the kids like her and whatever, and Miss Durst is just gonna have to deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And after that, I go join the rest of the group again.
Cool. And I think that catches us up to where we are now.
Yeah.
The
Sure, we're all in here, right?
Also, how you feeling over there?
I don't know. You haven't told me.
Roll me a wisdom save real quick.
A wisdom save. Okay, let me make sure this is saved. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how terribly I can roll. Please roll high.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is a 13.
That is a 13. Okay, cool. Then you're good. You're
Oh
fine.
boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'll let you know when it's really scary. But as of right now, you only kind of feel the urge to throw yourself off of a cliff, but you don't know where that cliff is, so you're good for right now.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see. Outside of that, I think someone just said they were going to go to the bathroom real quick, or something.
Not sure.
I think Dustin just left for a minute, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, I think it's about to be 6 o'clock, and unless y'all want to keep going, I think we're gonna have to call it.
I'm fine. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry. Go ahead.
no. What happened? I missed it.
I went through a really nice, detailed journal.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
No, I get it. It's the long and short of it was that Mr. Durst is the head of the household. He runs several of the farming communities that are in the area, and they take their stuff to the west, to the town of Barovia, and that ever since Strahd came and became the new, what is it? Basically the new leader of this area. That something happened, the sun got weaker, and the food went to crap, and nothing will grow anymore. And that he and his wife are arguing, but basically the babysitter? What is you call that?
Babysitter or something like that.
Nanny?
Yeah, the nanny. Yeah, the nanny. The nanny's looking pretty hot. He's gonna try something, and then he and the other farmers in the area have started up a weekly meeting that happens down in the basement, and that ultimately he and the nanny had a baby outside of the affair, or outside of the wedding or whatever, and that he's going to have a conversation with his wife tonight. No, he's leaving to go do a thing, and she's just gonna have to deal with it, I believe is how I ended it.
Gotcha.
So there's some stuff going on, but baby Walt was born.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I realized it was about to be 6 o'clock. I asked if everyone could keep going, or I mean, now's a good time to call it. You guys can level up between now and next session, and hopefully I'll have all the other cool stuff figured out by then. Because, yeah.
So if you ended up sticking through the entire video and actively watching this, I did a lot more study and prep between this and the second session to make sure I had everything understood and correct. And of course I didn't, but you'll find that out in a couple of weeks when I upload the second video, which should be a whole video. You guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch this, I'm actually going to put this all onto possibly either its own channel or its own playlist, or some way for you to just be able to know, oh snap, there's a new Curse of Strahd Phoenix style is up or something. The audio quality should be fixed as well. Yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, let me know. You guys take it easy, keep gaming.